Yes, nice and decent people. If it is okay, if it is fine for America, Russia, United Kingdom, China, India, Pakistan, um, Israel, if it is okay for these countries, and France, if it is okay for these countries to have nuclear weapon, why is it not okay for Iran to have nuclear weapons too? If it is good for them, if it is okay for these countries to have nuclear weapons and nuclear capacity, it is okay for any country to have nuclear weapons. It is okay for St. Lucia to have nuclear weapons. It is okay for Jamaica to have nuclear weapons. It is okay for Guyana to have nuclear weapons. It cannot be that these countries have nuclear weapons and they want to run down, frustrate, attack, and destroy any other country who decide that they want to have the same thing that you all have. Because when you really look at it, in history, the country with the more powerful weapon tend to enslave those without weapons. All right, let's go to the, even when you look at the Bible, you see cases where the children of Israel were at war with the Philistines. You remember that? The thing about the Philistines is they had superior weapon. I think they had iron. The Israel had a weaker weapon. But these guys, the Philistines, had iron. So when they were fighting war, their weapons of war were stronger. Just look, even in our society, you have a situation where people who are sometimes teenagers can terrorize a whole place just because they have a gun and other people do not have one. You understand? If the distribution of guns was more evenly distributed in the society, all these things that are happening where people will just come to people's shops and do things, that would not happen, because you would not know what would come afterwards. So what happened is, over the years, through history, people have been enslaving people because they have superior weapons. Superior weaponry is one of the things that give you the opportunity and put you at liberty to enslave others. And this is what these countries want to do. These countries with the nuclear weapons, they want to keep every other person under subjection. They want to have you in a situation where if you have resources, they can just roll up on your country, kidnap your leaders, take your resources, because you do not have the capacity to deal with them. And so this thing that is going on there right now, it is just an effort to maintain dominance and to put Iran at a disadvantage so that the other countries that America favor will be able to subdue Iran also. And this is just an old principle that has been along for a long time, for ages, for centuries, for thousands of years. The country with the most advanced weapon will subjugate the ones without. So that's what they want to do there now. So you have even Canada, who was recently at loggerheads with Trump, siding with America and Israel in that campaign they have started against Iran. So when you look at it, there are certain countries, these Western countries, that's why when they have in their high-level meetings, it is for them alone. The plan of those people is to subjugate everybody, control people's resources, and they can do that by having superior weapons. Keep the fire burning.